Okay, so like I said, it's been a while since I did anything. I actually wanted to wash my hair, but it is so cold in Bangalore. I just don't want to trigger anything, trigger my sinus or just anything. Let me just set up a timer for 10 minutes. So how's everyone doing? How are y'all feeling? If you're from Bangalore, then how has Bangalore's weather been for you? Guys, I always put it on my palm. I'm just so like scared of putting it directly on my face. If you are using chemical peel for the first time and you don't know how your skin is going to react to it, always start with 2 minutes. And that's what I did for my skin as well. I always started it from 2 minutes, and now I do a full 10-minute ka chemical peel. But if you are not confident, always start with 2 minutes and then wash it off. Like leave it on for 2 minutes and then wash it off. So I'm just going to leave this for about 10 minutes and then I will wash this off. I will wash it off, take a shower, and then be back. Now, I really would love to chit chat with you guys, but I'm already late. The peel really helped with the texture and just making my skin really smooth. I'm using this Body Shop's Vitamin E Moisture Perfect moisturizer. It has SPF 30 in it. So I'm just going to quickly apply this all over my face. This has SPF in it, so there's no need for me to use an extra SPF. This cream was quite expensive and usually I wouldn't have gone for something like this, but it was like an impulsive buy. Every time you moisturize your face, make sure to let it sit for at least a minute before you apply anything else. Because I have some texture around my nose and I want the makeup to last and look really smooth, I'm using this Color Bars Perfect Match Primer. I really love this. And I'm just going to apply this on my T-zone and a little bit on my eyelids because I have extremely oily eyelids and I don't understand that because the rest of my face is extremely dry. But yeah. Now, whenever I want the look of a foundation, but I don't want the feel of it, I don't want it to feel heavy, I always use this Lakme 9 to 5 Weightless Mousse Foundation. I'm in the shade Rose Honey. I absolutely love this. The texture of this foundation is extremely light. It gives you enough coverage and doesn't move at all. So I'm just going to use everything with my hands. I really like using my hands for everything. This will just even out my skin tone a little without making my skin look heavy. It just feels so nice to be sitting and doing my makeup for you guys. Like it feels like I've done it. I mean, I've not done it in such a long time, but yeah, Bangalore is extremely cold, so my skin is so dry, I can't tell you guys. It just feels like it's going to peel. Next, I'm just going to use this MAC concealer. I really like this concealer because it's my exact shade. Like, it just matches me correctly, and I'm not a very big fan of the highlighted look. I like my makeup to look like makeup but not completely change me. I have redness here because of the peel, and yeah, I'm running out on this. I should like pick up something else, and I'm just going to blend it with this concealer brush. This brush is from Real Techniques. I bought it very long back. So after my last video, like, I got so many messages and so many comments saying how many of you all have lost your parents to cancer, or your siblings, your partners, and it just broke my heart because I know what it does to a family, and you never really recover from something like this. It's not like, it's the death that causes the problem, because we all know that when you are born, you are going to die. I mean, that is one thing that's never going to change. But then it's how they die, and especially when you have cancer, it's just so sad to see your parents, struggle and deteriorate every single day, and they almost start looking like a different person. They start behaving like a different person because of the pain. And I think that is what really affects us, and that is what really breaks us, is to see them or their health decline day by day and get so bad, and you feel helpless, and there's not much you can do because you don't have any control over it. I think that is what really affects families that have lost their family member to cancer, and it's really sad. And I wish there was something I could do, but all I can do is send my love to anyone who is suffering from it, or anyone's whose parent is suffering from it. I can only give you love, and I hope you are strong to get through it and to win this battle. So next, I'm just using this MAC Studio Fix, and I'm just going to set my face with this. I know it's winter, but right now I've applied so much moisturizer on my face that the chances of my makeup slipping is high. Yeah, so as I was saying, all I can do is send love. If you need someone to talk to, DM me. Lately I've been answering a lot of DMs, and if you don't get a reply from me, just be patient, because it gets really difficult to reply to so many DMs. And after the whole cancer episode of mine, I've been getting a lot of DMs. You all can always DM Paul Deepak too. He's also very, very active, and he will reply sooner than I can reply. So yeah, just stay strong and always talk to someone. If you're feeling a certain way, there's always someone who's going to listen to you, and share your feelings. Don't keep everything in you and let it build up. We're all there for each other. I'm sorry if the lighting is not that great. This wasn't a plan, so I did not set up any lights or like do anything, but I just wanted, it's not like a makeup look, I just wanted to like chat with you guys and just get ready. So for my blush, I'm using my all-time favorite. This is the Maybelline's blush in the shade Creamy Cinnamon. I absolutely love this. This suits a lot of skin tones, and it's very, very light. My blush technique has changed as I'm getting older. I would first usually just apply it on the apples of my cheeks, but now I like dragging it up because it gives you a very lifted look and it looks more flattering. I'm going to use the same brush and contour my face very, very lightly, just to give it some shape. I'm still one of those girls that doesn't like a very heavy makeup look. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it if I ever get married, because I just don't like the look of heavy makeup on the skin, and I keep going back and forth trying to blend it and making it look as natural as possible. And for highlighter, as always, I'm using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer. This is actually a primer, but it is so beautiful as a highlighter because it almost makes your skin look like you're glowing from within. And if you are someone that has a lot of texture, then this is like perfect for you because it's so natural that it'll hardly look like you're wearing a highlighter, and I like such looks. So yeah, this is a cream highlighter, but I've applied this over my powders forever and it really goes well. Okay, moving on to the eyes, I'm just going to do some dark shadow. I'm just going to use this brown shade all over my eyelid just to give it something. I'm still not a very big eyeshadow wearer, so just something is more than enough for me. It's like hardly there. I'm just going to use the same contour that I used on my face so I know a lot of you would want to know this also, but Paul Deepak's actually doing much better. He's still coping. I can't say like he's doing really well. He's still coping. He's still finding there are some days that it's better and there are some days that it's not, because they've just had like a 9-year long routine with her, and now since they have a lot of time, both his sister and Paul Deepak like go through a lot of guilt and find it very difficult to cope with it. But like everything, they have good days, they have bad days more than good days, but he's doing much better than what he was doing in the beginning. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but has there ever been a time that you've started doing your makeup and then you get bored and then you stop putting a lot of effort? You're just like, oh, I want to just finish it. Like today is one of those days where I started it, I was excited, but now I'm just like waiting to finish. I think that should be enough. I'm going to apply waterproof mascara. This is my favorite. This is the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and it is waterproof. The only thing about it is when you're removing it, it's very, very difficult to remove. Oh, I need to curl my lashes. Okay, so for lipstick, I'm wearing this Color Bars lipstick in Rustic Orange. No, not Rustic Orange. It's just called Rustic. Because the skirt I'm wearing is of similar to this shade. These are extremely long lasting, but make sure to always have some lip balm, otherwise it can be extremely drying. I'm using this NYX matte finish spray. These are like my holy grail. I have the dewy one too. And if you spray this on your face, your makeup will not move and it will look fresh the entire day or night. And if you've used a lot of powder and you feel like your face is cakey, apply this. This will also help that settle in. I think I need some here. Yep, so I'll just quickly get dressed and show you guys my outfit.